The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have Athletic Bilbao against Barcelona. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
It has to be the one and only Luis Suarez. His unique style of turning back into defenders instead of away from them is tremendously effective, and when you throw in his fiery character and his superb finishing, he's
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Laporte. Who's going to make this theirs? And that was asking just too much of him. Has he found his man? And it's Roberto. Roberto conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Good clearance and very necessary. Has a look and has a go. Enzo Perez sticks in a foot to win it back. Luis Suarez takes control of it and he's on the move. Spoon forward. Well played, he saw that coming. Messi. Athletic Bilbao have enjoyed or endured a rather peculiar record this season. Win or lose, black or white, no shades of grey. Neymar is fouled. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Forward it goes. Enzo Perez. And it's Luis Suarez, Messi, now it's Neymar. Massive leap! Good delivery, but no joy.
Yeah, and it all came from...
There's the end of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. There's the start of the second half.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Up for the header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Athletic Bilbao didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate. They've come out of the dressing room firing on all cylinders now. We could be in for quite a second half here.
Tries the route one option. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Luis Suarez plays it out to the wing. No, that's not going to find its target. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Out towards the flank. Header! Mikel Rico goes long. He's made sure that that won't get through. Rakitic into opposition territory. Gets up to head it! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
A change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Barcelona take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's done well to tidy up the situation. And it's Neymar. Neymar. How about it? It's a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Athletic Bilbao have a sub ready to come on.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Barcelona get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Neymar. Digne drives forward with purpose. Played into the middle.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
It's a long forward pass. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Parejo. Messi proves too strong there. Aimed long and direct. Time added on, 4 minutes. Parejo. Pumps it upfield. Piqué tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Susaeta.
Well, with this guy and the talent he's got, you know he's probably going to try his luck.
And the referee brings it to a close. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, there was a real concentration on wider attacking outlets and they got their tactics spot on. They found a vulnerability and played on it to the full. It was clever and superbly executed. And you know, it was a real risk and reward approach that gave them the crucial advantage.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And our live game is Real Betis against Barcelona. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
It's a forceful run down the right, but he's short of options now. Ball's out on the left now. Barcelona get it back again. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Arda Turan. On the volley! Fair effort, he reacted well.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse. It's been such a positive start. I think the next step has to involve tucking one away.
Barcelona were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Where to from here? Joaquin shapes the shoots, and he's there to make a great save.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Messi. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Aim forward. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Peter, he went down the glory trail and he ended up in a cul-de-sac.
There's the ball in. He's dealt with that well. Messi has given away a free kick. Sergio Busquets battles to win it back. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Now the cross. Messi has been given offside.
Yeah, fractional, but fractional is enough. He was off.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Turan. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Hit into the middle. Saved it! Big moment! Massive goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Luis Suarez did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Barcelona take the lead, 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Gets it back. Jordi Alba does well to read it and intercepts. Now it's Joaquin. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead. There's the start of the second half.
Barcelona going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Luis Suarez. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Gets up to head it! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! And with that goal comes comfort. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Barcelona grab a couple of goals without reply, it's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Real Betis look as though they're about to make a change. Vidal with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Surely! Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Barcelona are in superb form defensively, 5 consecutive clean sheets. Still going, where to next? Massive leap! Another chance! They are rampant! Surely now, beyond all doubt. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Barcelona take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. He's there to get rid. That is wayward.
Probably not his best option. I think goalkeepers are normally happy for players to have a go from there.
Real Betis have decided now is the time to make their final change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well played, he saw that coming. Tries a long pass towards the front. Luis Suarez. Well, here is the raid we were told to expect. He's still going. Where to next? Crossed in. Meets it first time! Going for goal! It's bounced out! What about it? More and more and more and more! They are running riot! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Barcelona have a sub ready to come on.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Barcelona totally rampant here. Oh, he's come up against a brick wall there. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Knocks it towards the front. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
At times it was like Groundhog Day because of their continuous success in using width as the best route to goal. It worked a treat and it looked a treat. And just to add, usually if you're enjoying good success from the flanks, it will be shut down or disrupted in some way, but they deserve great credit for maintaining.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And here we have Barcelona against La Coruña. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Barcelona have the league's best defensive record. Now here's the through ball. Barcelona were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Luis Suarez. Giovanni Dos Santos. Aimed in towards the centre. Barcelona are the standout defensive side of the moment. They've not conceded in their last 5. Pumps it upfield. Roberto cuts it out. Plays it out to the wing. Roberto gets into the right position to intercept. Goes long and forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Still goalless at the moment. Promising cross. Messi. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? And it's Mathieu. Mathieu goes on an adventurous run. Mathieu pumps it into the area. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Vidal, who's going to make this theirs? Out to the left it goes. Drilled in low. No, not this time.
La Coruña didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Vidal gathers from the goal kick. Luis Suarez gets it back, and he's on his way! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
And we hit half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think it was a bang-bang 45 minutes. That quick-fire double has left their opponents a little muddled, and they can't allow this 15-minute break now to cause a switching off.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. So off we go once more. Where to from here? La Coruña come into this match following a triumph for the boss last time.
Yeah, his hand was forced somewhat, Peter, because of the circumstances. He had to bring on goal scorers, but he was bold in going for broke to get what he wanted, and not many would have done that.
Away from immediate danger.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Luis Suarez. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. Battles to win it back. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Goes for the cross.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Luis Suarez now on a hat-trick. Chance! Vidal, spoon forward. Luis Suarez is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Well, his stealth has been compromised because of his goal, and his treatment from here looks as if it could get a little tighter.
And he's whipped it in low. More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Barcelona look as though they're about to make a change. Barcelona take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well positioned to make that interception. PK pumps it forwards. Iniesta is making a foray down the right. Played into the middle. Really well taken goal. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. An absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
4 in the game. He is the man. Barcelona tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Matchia proves too strong there. Matchia. It's come loose. There is the genius of Luis Suarez! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
How many more does he want? And that is that. Barcelona, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
When you get free-flowing football out wide with consistent supply into the box, it brings excitement and entertainment to the proceedings. And that was a brilliant display of good wing play for me. And just to add, usually if you're enjoying good success from the flanks, it will be shut down or disrupted in some
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. The teams then, Gijón against Barcelona. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And we're underway. So in 90 minutes, we will be at exactly the halfway point of this season. Oh, he's broken through. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Gomez. Barcelona are on a great run, 5 wins in a row. Iniesta. And it's Digne. Decent progress down the left. Aimed in towards the centre. That is wayward.
I think when you're in front of goal like that, you really should do better. That's a poor finish in the end. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Out towards the flank. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Promising cross. Gets his head to it! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Gijón didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Gijón are on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit to getting it wrong. He miscalculated, human error, we move on. That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Aimed long and direct. Played out to the right. Elderson battles to win it back. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Rakitic. Ball is over the line. Big chance! Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, there wasn't much on for him, so it was worth a shot, it was worth a try from there.
Brings it forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Gets it upfield. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Oh, the ball's come loose! He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Sergio Busquets gets it back.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
And the first half is done. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Gomez going full tilt down the left. Gomez hit into the middle, tries a header, sticks it away, and the second half is off to a flyer. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Barcelona break the deadlock.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Roberto. And it's Roberto. Get that clear. He'll try from distance. Oh, just over.
Oh, it was almost a beautifully placed shot. He's so unlucky not to see that go in.
Barcelona are the epitome of solidity. They've not conceded in 5 games. Cuts it out. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Iniesta pumps it upfield. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Boots it upfield. Thrust towards the front line. Iniesta. He's made sure that that won't get through. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Tempers are flaring, the referee really needs to get a grip again. Oh, what a save! He had a long way to go.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
He's away! And he's on his way! And now they can launch a counter. Shapes to shoot! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort!
Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Keogh, their final change.
Well, his stamina was called into question now, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though.
The final whistle. Decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It's a very good win, and as a former defender, I know they'll be very happy at the back not to have conceded. Yes, you're part of a team, but as a unit that works together, you have an added pride in a job well done.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
The start of this match marks the beginning of the second half of the campaign. Battles to win it back. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. Sturridge. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Has a look and has a go. And that will sail harmlessly past.
That's a pretty powerful effort because he really got hold of that one, but he's not going to trouble the keeper from there. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Spoon forward. Sturridge. Sturridge with the cross. Sturridge. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Klein. Aimed in towards the centre. There it is! First blood drawn. An absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
And it's Benteke. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Forward it goes. Philippe Coutinho. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Big chance! That is wayward.
Right in front of goal like that, and he's gone and missed it. I won't have to tell him that's not good enough.
Kelly tries to get it forward quickly. Benteke. Nicely controlled. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Can he find a finish now? It's a long forward pass. Kelly. The move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Shoots! He can pounce on that! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Oh, that's a waste.
Well, you can fault the execution, but not the idea or the effort.
Throw. MacArthur. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Coutinho. Klein goes for the cross. Good delivery, no joy.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination, and hard to contain.
And it's Zaha. Zaha. Cuts it back. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Mane brings the ball forward. An untidy challenge, free kick given. MacArthur. Now it's Sturridge. Thrust towards the front line. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Delivery by Origi. What about it? And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Benteke. The final whistle. So they have their win. They had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the result followed inevitably. Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, we saw some textbook football from wide areas that continued to produce expansive attacking play that was ultimately too hard to handle. They were simply too good in the wide areas. And, you know, it was a real risk and reward approach that gave them the crucial advantage.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage.